Good morning, Ian Quick, Millionaire by 50. Today is Thursday, August 27th. I want to talk about a little incident that happened last night. Um, Yesterday, I was all very inspired by stuff I'd witnessed before and dealing with my laws of the universe and trying to live at a high vibration level and drawing all this wealth. And it's good. But sometimes we all have little relapses because certain paradigms are so ingrained in us. It takes a while to shift them. Um, Throughout the course of this pandemic, um, my business has slowed down greatly. Obviously, it's entertainment. Um, Public gatherings were a bit of a no-no until recently, and even then, limited circumstances. And a lot of people are living in fear. So I'm making only like 10 to 15% of what I normally would at this time of year. So naturally, I'm going to be more budget conscious. Um, my wife is doing well with her consulting business, and we've managed to stay afloat with the bills, but we can't save anything, and there's still outstanding debts that are kind of minimal payments at most being handled. We've also been doing some renovation projects throughout the house during the summer, minor projects, but like a repainting here and there, because we had time, and it's good to keep it fixed. Um, my wife has also been wanting to mix up the furniture. Our kitchen table is an old hand-me-down from a friend. Um, Basically, it's still like a college student table. It's ugly, it's stained. Um, we've been wanting to replace it for a long time, and we were well on our way until COVID hit. Other things in the living room, this and this and that, and so recently she consulted a colleague of hers who's a interior designer to help give her ideas with the house and what we can do, which is great. But last night she's looking at all these things we could get. And while she's not looking at particularly expensive things, there's still things that kind of start to add up. And at one point, you're looking at these pieces of furniture, and this one's $500, and this one is so much. And an old paradigm within me just kind of kicked in. I was never afraid of running out of money until the Great Recession of 2008, when we were hit so particularly bad. Um, and we were struggling to, some months I couldn't pay rent and had to lie about the check is in the mail and, um, you know, not eat. Um, and that was an event that really triggered a major fear in me and created a paradigm that I've been trying to shake ever since. And I'd like to think I've been doing a lot better because I think the old right now would have freaked out a lot these past months. Um, but just last night, I'm looking at these expenses that are they're not frivolous because we do need to change these things, but they're not pressing either. These are like, I wish we could have this. Um, and my survival instinct was like, no, we need to save this money, which is actually a bad position to be in because then you're in a hoarding mentality. You're in a place of lack, which is not where we're meant to be. Now, I understand my wife has no intention of actually buying this furniture now. She's an intelligent, responsible woman who knows we are operating on a budget. This is her way of manifesting these things. She's looking at them with the serious intent to want to acquire these. It's like her vision board. She's vibrating at the level of we're going to be getting these things in our lives. And it should be good for her. Me, I am still struggling with that paradigm shift, and considering those purchases makes me feel anxious because I haven't shaken that survival feeling yet. So it's tough. I know I'm the one who has to do the work. I don't want to prevent my wife from living her moments and vibrating at her level and manifesting these things in her way. But I found I'm not actually quite ready for that particular aspect yet. I've been doing great in other aspects. But this is one where I'm still struggling. And I'm going to have to think on that. Um, I think it's because while my reality knows we're not buying this now, the subconscious doesn't know it. And so the subconscious saying we're buying this stuff, we're spending money, fighting the subconscious that's saying we don't have um, sufficient funds at the moment to deal with these. It's it's not pretty, and I need to quell this voice, the not enough voice. I'm gonna have to report back to you guys on that one. It's a tough one. That being said, I will meditate on this today and the coming days. I mean, this is a paradigm that's been ingrained for 12 years and ingrained hard. Um, but hey, it's not one that's been in me for 47 years. So this can be overturned. This can be replaced by a new paradigm that says this is the furniture we will have. I just have to still work on it a little bit. I am grateful for this realization. Uh, Even though it wasn't pleasant to live through last night, it's something that needed doing. You don't grow without pushing your boundaries and testing the waters and feeling a little pain and fear sometimes. I'm also grateful that last night we went out and we had a little date night. My wife and I felt good. Uh, my daughter was at my parents' house, so we had a little time to ourselves. I am grateful for whatever opportunities today brings, and we'll catch you tomorrow.